Gotta lead, guys. I'm on to something. Let's see what I can get for you guys. Oh, found it. Found it. Found it. Yep. I feel my computer. Right. Yep, that's it. So, you know, I was just talking about it. Just talking about one of the drug addicts out here. The ridge got big. He's got a big sore on the back of his head. It's just like his scalp. Oh man, I ain't gonna be able to catch up to him. Oh, maybe I can. He ran off. Dang. He knew I was on him. Man, he knew I was on him. Oh yeah, that's the dude that got the bad batch. So the other week, I gave this dude some alcohol for the back of his like neck head because it was just a big sore, or not a sore. It was just raw from picking. I was just talking to a resident. He said it was bigger. It's that guy right there. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it's bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. I'm trying to go talk to him. Hey, he's hiding the kite. Oh, he's still picking it. Hey, excuse me. Do you remember me? I gave you alcohol for your head last week.
Oh yeah, how are you?
How's it healing?
Good. Good, a lot better.
It looks worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It's
need medical treatment.
Why don't you go to the hospital?
I'm thinking about going there right now. Thank you.
Can you please go right now?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, that didn't work. He's not gonna go. That's gonna end up being, well, it's already staffed. I could tell. I don't know if you guys could see his fingernails, but how the blood was like dark around his fingernails. That's staph. Man. No, I was thinking how bad the United States is with just all the things like our food. Our food one. That's like the biggest thing is our food. But then we go to like them injecting the cows and giving them all these things. Look what I found. I'm gonna go throw this somewhere. So I don't know what this goes to. That's it. These drug addicts, they will take this key and try it in a million places. Oh, that's the spot right there. But Uh, yeah, man. So the food and whatnot. So they inject our cows, and then I forgot about the mosquitoes that they genetically modified to go do whatever whatnot. But they modified these mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are out in the world biting animals. And like really thinking about it, okay, so they're doing everything to the animals that we eat, like cows and chickens. They're doing everything they can to those. So the next best thing that we can do is either fish or hunt. And even when we hunt now we're having this zombie disease with the cows, or not the cows, but the deer and the elk. It's like they don't want us to be healthy at all. Like I want to move to another country, but other countries don't like Americans. So that's kind of like out. Hello, I am going to get my medication. No, they are not. They're not cleaning up downtown, bro. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can see those guys. Oh yeah, there we go. I can zoom in a little bit, just a little bit. So the guy to the right, he's actively trying to smoke fent, and the other guy's trying to block the wind. But I mean, yeah, they're not doing anything. They can't stop the drugs. It's too far gone. You you literally let everybody do drugs openly and haven't done anything about it. You let people live on the street openly, piss and shit wherever they want. At this point, people are feral. Yeah. Man, I missed the early 2000s. I missed when Trump was in office. Let's keep it funky. Because that's one thing I can say. When Trump was in office, this wasn't happening. This wasn't going down. No, it wasn't. What part of the Southeast? You from the flats? I'm from the flats. I'm from Duke. Westbound Bluebird train, Hillsboro. Líneas y dirección oeste a Hillsboro. I don't know. It's weird because they're trying to ban TikTok. They're trying to ban all these things, all the ways that we communicate. Because slowly, people are waking up. That's like everybody that voted for Biden. They're starting to look towards Trump. They're starting to be realistic. If you look at stuff, you look at statistics and everything, you really look at it, and you just compare Biden and Trump. If you don't look at them as men, don't look at Trump being a butthole and the things that he says. Don't look at Biden being old and senile and falling and stuff. Don't look at none of those things. Look at what our country was doing. That's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do nothing else. Just look at how our economy was doing. Because I don't see how Biden and everybody can say that our economy is doing good and it is the worst. Well, the worst of my lifetime. I mean, I'm only 32 and I've only really been working for the last good chunk of time, but still. So between me and my girl, they take out $5,000 between both of us a month in taxes. There's there's no way that should be a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that stuff really messed up our country. That then that was just to divide us. The Floyd stuff, that was just the introduction to really destroy Portland. There was the Floyd and then the Big C. Sorry guys, I'm messaging my wife. But yeah, there was Floyd and then the Big C. That killed our economy. I mean, it stayed afloat for a minute, but I mean, besides that, it went downhill quick. I don't know, but I know Trump needs to get in office. I know we need to shut the border down. We need to start deporting people. Because people can say whatever they want. But the invasion has already started. The US doesn't. Yeah. And I'm just speaking as an American. That's it. Like the whole African American, that's out. That's out. I'm an American. That's it. I identify as black. I identify as a black male. But I mean, I'm an American. That's it. Yeah. You know, another thing is the BRICS. So the U.S. dollar compared to the BRICS is 16 U.S. dollars to one BRIC dollar. Now I don't know how they use their money. I think it's kind of like crypto, but that's already showing the dollar is not dominant. All the countries that went to the BRICS, they're not using the dollar no more. So I mean, at this point, I was talking to two different guys. One guy does silver and gold and crypto. The other guy does the same thing. The first dude said that the dollar is worth 3 cents. Same day, the next guy said the dollar is worth 4 cents. With where everything is and how much everything costs, it makes sense. It does make sense. Vista Outdoors are the biggest ammunition warehouse that we had. We sold it to foreigners. How and why? Okay, so that happened. They allowed China to buy hundreds of thousands of acres all over the United States. And then we have all these immigrants just flooding in from all over the world, everywhere, all over China. And they're not just coming from the south. They're coming from the north too. They're coming from Canada. I'm trying to think of what day it was, but it was within a week. Everybody that crossed the border, I think it was 90% of everybody that crossed the border that got stopped were from Saudi Arabia and Middle East, Russia and Ukraine, and China. 90%. And you're talking thousands of people. They're not bringing kids. They're not bringing women. They are bringing men. So what does that mean? They are coming for war. They're not coming for nothing else. And people can't see it. That's that's what's terrifying. Is people can't see it because we're stuck here trying to live because they're just sucking us dry. So I mean, I guess all we can do really is try to eat as healthy as we can and get in shape. Don't trust in the dollar. Don't stack the dollar. Stack something physical that you can hold. 'Cause I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not stacking my money like that. I mean, I got a little bit of money, but most of my money has gone into silver and ammunition. That's it. Yeah, I mean, and gun parts, because that's another thing. When 114 passed, that showed me a lot and everything that's going on all around the country. Because eventually I'm gonna move to Washington, and every time I go out there and I talk to the people at the gun stores and stuff like that, because I just pop in, the prices are crazy. The prices are super crazy, but you can't buy gun parts. So once your gun breaks, it's just broke. And then what? And then what? That's it. You got a heavy stick. That's it. You got a heavy stick. Uh-uh. Not me. Nope. I'm buying all the spare parts, all the bolt carriers. Yep. All that. Yeah. I need to get some gas blocks and all those things. Because what I want, I have two ARs. I'm getting a third one. Oh, I can't wait to get my third one. The third one is so light. I got like 130 left on paying on it. But it's cool, man. That's all that. But yeah, I want 4 ARs, and I want to be able to build those ARs 2 more times, or keep them running. I got some 22s. Because I think about it like this too. Is at the end of the day, I want everybody that I'm with to be able to shoot, including kids. Yes, I said it, including kids. But I believe in teaching your kids how to shoot. I believe in that. I believe in that, teaching them to how to uh, how to charge an AR. I believe in how to cock a handgun. 'Cause I only have Glocks, and if you can't cock it with your hand, to be able to take it and use the front sight to push down and charge it. Now I don't know if they would be able to do that under stress, just because you're under stress. Um, there's a lot of little things, you know. What time is it? Oh, okay, I got time. Um, a lot of little things. The little stuff is the stuff that matter. It's like my daughter's 10. My daughter, she shot my Ruger, my 10/22. She shot my Glock 17, which is a 9, and she shot the big AR, which is it's a 5.56. She asked me was it gonna kick a lot, and I told her no. It's got a bipod on it, and I had it sitting, and then I held I'd say like I held kind of the front, more of the upper part of the hand guard. I told her I was gonna put a 223 in because 223s are a lot softer than a 5.56, but I put a 5.56 in, and I told her just put the dot on the bucket, and then when you get ready, hold it tight and shoot. She hit the bucket. She took that 5.56, but I know that she can shoot it, so that's why I'm not tripping. And she can aim. As long as it's sighted in, she can hit it. Or no, she didn't shoot the Ruger. She didn't shoot the 10-22. She shot a little Rossi. So I bought her this little Rossi. It's an old. I don't even know where they came up with it, but it's a single shot Rossi, and it's a break action, and it's just got a single hammer. And I had bought her that probably like a year and a half ago. But the thing is those Rossis are they're discontinued. So getting parts for that is going to be kind of hard because I already can't find barrels for it. But I got hers is the 22 Magnum. I bought her a 22 Magnum. Then it came with a 12 gauge barrel, so that's mine. And then I just found another one at a pawn shop, so I bought that one, and that one's just a 22 long rifle. And I bought that one for my girl and her to kind of share and go in between, just for the fact that it's a discontinued gun. So once one of them breaks, I want to have parts for something else. So if one breaks, okay, that's going to be a Frankenstein. We're going to strip it and use parts to keep the other one going. I'm thinking like that. I'm thinking super far ahead because I know what's coming. And I've been trying to tell everybody. I've been trying to tell everybody what's going on. People act like they don't want to hear me. I ain't go ahead and sound like a crazy guy. I'm not talking about the sun. The sun pulsating. I'm not talking about none of that stuff that you're seeing on TikTok. The only thing I'm saying is our country is going to crumble. It's already crumbling. I'm doing good. Our economy's crumbling. I tell people to get ready and build your relationship with the Lord. That is it. That is the only thing I be telling people. Because see, the Lord told me a long time ago, start getting more. Start getting more. And it was when the 114 hit. It was the Lord popped in my head and said, if they stopped, if you were no longer able to buy anything, what would you have? That's exactly how he put it. So I took that and ran with everything. Like I got probably close to 200 pounds of flour, close to 200 pounds of rice, maybe like 150 in beans, seasonings, stuff like that. Just stuff that you know you're gonna need. Water filters. People aren't thinking about this. What about Russia? I believe that BlackRock, Vanguard, they are going to be the companies that that rule the world because they already own everything. BlackRock and Vanguard control everything, or they got their hands in everything. It's like Palestine, that whole train derailment with all that. The what's it called? Um, Hawaii. That's another thing with Hawaii. And this is unless you know, you know. So I know a guy that comes to my job, and he used to help burn bodies. So in Hawaii, with all the stuff that was going on, all the bodies were gone out of cars. So the schools didn't have power, so all the kids stayed home, right? All the parents left and went to work. Okay, the schools don't have power, but your jobs have power. Okay, let's just say that all they work resort, all they do, I think they do work at resorts, but they have generators. Okay, let's say that. But all the houses burned down, and they burn the bodies, and the bodies are just gone. The pavement burns, melts, whatever you want to call it. Pavement melts before our bones do. The pavement wasn't melted. So if the pavement isn't melted, there's no way that there's no bodies. There would be bones left. Nobody's thinking about that. That is the thing. I don't know, man. I better just start talking to people about stuff. 'Cause that's the thing. We're gonna have a revolt soon. We're gonna have a civil war because I want Trump to win. I really do, but I feel like they're not. They're either gonna let Trump win, and they're gonna kill him. This is what I believe. This is just what I believe. This is how I feel. They're gonna let Trump win, and then they're gonna kill him, or they're not gonna let Trump win, and they're gonna steal the election. Both those situations goes to straight civil war. That's it. There is no, because if he doesn't win, and everything right now is saying he will win, everything, all the states he's in, and he's having some good rallies. But this is the same thing that happened the last time. It was all good, and he was winning. He was doing good, and in the morning, no, Biden just straight took off. There's no way. There is no way. But, that's just politics. And I notice a lot of people with, when it comes to Biden and stuff, a lot of people don't want to accept. They don't want to accept the state that our country's in. So because they don't want to accept the state our country's in. Excuse me. Because they don't want to accept the way our country is in, they will ride with their right. They want to accept what's wrong. Like people, it's egos, and egos are killers. And that's the thing, ego gets you killed. It's one of the worst things to have is a bad ego. But that's another thing that the United States has done to Americans is people that don't pay taxes and people that don't contribute to the community and to the world. They give those people a say, and they shouldn't, because if you're not contributing and you're not helping, you shouldn't have a say. Your feelings, all that stuff shouldn't matter. Shouldn't. But that's just me. But everybody feels entitled. Everybody ended up being a winner. Nobody had to perform. Everybody just got the participation trophy. So everybody's a winner. Don't work like that. Pick up my meds. But yeah, man. I'd say the state of our economy, man, is really killing it. And people can't see. People can't see how that everybody is a check away. Everybody is one check away from being homeless. Everybody's entitled. I'm not entitled. Oh, maybe I am. But even if I am, I listen to everybody. I give everybody a chance. Thanks. Yeah, it's all of them, G. You dig? You dig? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's something fly like. You know, that's that custom made. Yeah. I got court tomorrow. Oh, so I got subpoenaed to court. They called me and I was like, you got a subpoena to go to court, blah, 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 or work and all this. So they don't have to find you and serve you no more. All they gotta do is call you. So yeah, just don't answer the phone. If you're trying to run, don't answer the phone. Nah, answer the phone. No, that is crazy though. I thought that was super nuts. I'm like, who is this calling my phone? Yep, it's the law. It's the law. But I'm not doing nothing. I've been good. I've been good for a long time. You know? Yeah, I ain't been in trouble since 2012. I've been good. I mean, besides driving tickets, and I don't drive no more. Yeah, nice. Shit. I hope you're voting for Trump. I hope you were. Hey, we need all the votes. You know, because what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to pass some form of something to allow the immigrants to vote, which is wild. But I kind of feel like they get the majority because there's so many immigrants that come in. They get like some kind of like vote thing because the majority will be immigrants, and they'll be able to do something. There's this guy talking about it on some YouTube channel thing, and he was saying that's why they're flooding all these states, because if you notice too, it's the states that are getting flooded are red states, and that's why Texas was like, no. I want to say it's Michigan, bro. Michigan has a militia. That is so dope. That is so dope. They got a militia. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I want a militia. Hey, I ain't not gonna lie to you. I want to join it so bad. But we need one here, though. Northwest, Oregon, Washington, Idaho. Yo. I kind of wanted to move to Idaho. I'm trying to move somewhere red. And it's wild because my whole life I thought I was a Democrat. Nope, not at all. Not until I actually got, I would say, grown and started paying attention to all the things that really mattered. Because once 114, well, that's what it was. that's what it was. When all that shit happened, or 114 and all that garbage, it doesn't make sense because they can't even. Sorry, I say it doesn't make sense a lot because it doesn't. It blows my mind, not in a good way. 114 doesn't make sense because there's no way it can't be controlled, and they don't have the time for it. We don't have enough law enforcement for it. Now, in my opinion, everybody that does own a gun needs to train with it, but that's just common sense. That's nothing else to it, because it's not the guns that are hurting the people. It's the criminals that are hurting the people. And even with 114, criminals aren't going to listen. They're not. It doesn't matter. So all you're doing is making it harder for citizens. But because it's going to be a day where when everything's bad and the people that don't believe in guns, they're going to see that guns are needed. Because just because you're not a gun person, that doesn't automatically mean that you should just vote gun rights out. I don't think. I think that's. I think it's wild. It's always so many small things because they just try to pass some kind of bill about something. I want to say it was one of the TikTok bills had a gun law in it. They always try to pass these really good laws that sound good, that everybody would want, and slip in a gun law. That's what they always try to do. Oh no! No! Hey, troll. Have you ever been put in timeout by going? Yeah. And I just found out you can still hear me, you can still see me, all that, but you can't write nothing. I can't see it. Nobody else can see it. You can write some more than that, and I'll put you in time. Tell you one lesson. You know. But yeah, man. Then I'm trying to take their guns. It's crazy. And then they're hiring IRS agents and they're buying them guns. That's what they're not just buying no little guns, they're buying the P90s. What does an IRS agent need with a P90? Y'all don't even know what a P90 is. Well, maybe some of y'all. That's not something that people that are to collect money should have. It's not. I'd say if they're giving out P90s to be an IRS agent, I'll do it. I'll do it. Get the P90, disappear. No, I wouldn't do that. It's funny because all this stuff going on. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about being a cop. I was thinking, but they don't get paid enough. Yeah, they don't get paid enough to risk my life, and then yeah, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I'm tired. I can't wait to get this bus so I can go walk around and get back alive. Same. But I need to make it so I can see like people use you guys' accounts. That's what I want to see. Then they're trying to ban P80s, 80% lowers. I think they're trying to ban everything. I don't get why they're trying to ban everything. Like for what? I understand it not being serialized and stuff like that. That's the only thing I see it. But throughout our whole countries, since our country was established, they've had homemade guns. And you can't stop homemade guns. I was going to say something. That's something I shouldn't say. It's not hard to make your own gun, let alone a slam fire. You got stuff laying around your house that you can do. All you gotta do is just critique stuff and make stuff more proper, make a handle. But you can slam fire. And the price of bullets they were coming down. They were coming down. Shotgun shells and 22s are going away. And throughout time, with inflation, what's it called? The Great Depression and stuff like that. Shotgun shells and 22s never went anywhere. Thank you. Those prices never went anywhere. They never skyrocketed. Thank you. A box of 25, just birdshot, are 10 to $12. That don't make sense. But birdshot should be $8. That should be $8. Period. Flat 8. Nothing more, nothing less. So with a birdshot, that's why I believe everybody should have like a 250 box of birdshot, because birdshot you can turn into a slug. I don't know if you guys know, but if you take the shell and you cut it from one side, and you go around it from your cut. You cut just a little bit, like this much higher, and then when you shoot it, the top will fly off, and that'll be like one big wad. So essentially, you're shooting a slug. So that's why birdshot is cool. There's really no point in buying what's it called? Buying slugs. I mean, I don't know. I have everything, so there ain't no There ain't a whole bunch of nothing I don't have. But I'll tell you what, things do get heavy to carry. So I'll say if you are buying a lot of bullets, split them up. And splitting them up is always smart to do anyway because you never know where you're gonna end up being at when everything goes to poop. So if you're at one location and your main location is where you're gonna end up being at, I'd say you leave the bulk at your main location or your final spot, but you always have at least seven. I'd say seven AR mags, 7 or 8, and always keep your mags loaded. Never keep your mags unloaded because an empty mag is a useless mag. I got all my mags loaded, and then that leaves you more space so you can buy more. You know what I'm saying? It's, ammo space is real precious, and people don't be understanding that. And bullets are heavy. Well, they heavy. All right, y'all. I'm finna shake. I might be back. Yeah, I'll be back.